Okay, so with Jack, these are my favorite pokes to go with. He has a lot of good pokes, actually. That's like his main thing. But there are a few in particular that are good to start out with. You have down back 1, 12 frame low, really fast, really good range. You have 2-1, which is a good 11 frame string that ends in mid. And then once you lull them to sleep with 2-1 and they try to retaliate after 2-1, then you can go 2-1-2 and get a launch in there that launches. You have 4-4-1. This is a very good move to close in on your opponents. Leaves you -6. Then you also have 10 frame move, 4-2, really good high poke. I believe you get a combo on counter hits. Yeah, you get the big boot. Very good poke. Big damage, 51. Yeah, so I would say start out with those. These are really good pokes. You get a low, get a good low poke. This goes good from this, since this is a low, this is a mid. You cannot block this low, you will get hit. So that's a good little mid-low little mix up there to annoy them with this and then go for this. And then once again, like I said, 2-1 is good. You get a launch if you do the third hit. His kicks are leave much to be desired. You usually don't want to poke with these too much, but there are situations where it calls for them. But mostly you just want to just take use of his really long arms. Also, back 2 is good. Also a heat engager. Back 1+2 is also a good poke. Kind of knock them away. Also down back 2 is a really good low poke. You can charge it to extend the range. Does really good damage. So basically in a nutshell his game plan is just to keep people away with his long range normals. And then whip punish them with down 4-2 when they try to come in. That's basically like the gist of his game plan. But down 4-2 is one of many launchers that he has, but this is like the main one. So you have to be careful when throwing this move out because it is punishable on block up close. -14. You're probably gonna get against experienced second players. You're probably gonna get their best 14 frame punish on this. So. But this is a core staple of his game plan. You just have to learn how to space it to the point. Oh, and you can even make it -13 depending on when you do it. Also, Jack has a complete throw game as well. He has all the breaks. He has a this is his 1+2. This is his 1, and then this is his 2 break. These are just he has multiple throws, but these are just some of the examples that I wanted to show for each break there. His wall pressure is really good from what I remember from Tekken 7. So he has like unique stuff that no other character has. Like he can throw you into the wall and combo you like this. Like so he can throw you into the wall. And I think he has a wall throw now. Yeah, there it is. All right, so also I wanted just to go into the gamma howl stance a little bit. So basically gamma howl is like gamma howl is similar to like Zangief's flex in Street Fighter 5. So you basically get like I believe you get 1 hit of armor here with this, and then he has certain follow-ups out of this. But also this stance can be used to cancel certain moves, right? So you remember earlier when I was saying this move is really good? That stance makes that move really good. 4-4-1 that is, and I'll show you why here. So normally on block, this is -6, which is still fine because you get pushed all the way back, and now you're in your range where you can poke them, whatever, right? So -6, no problem. But with the stance, with the Gamma Howl cancel, you get plus frames. You're +4 now. And this, and then you get follow-ups. Okay. So when your opponent hits you while you're doing this, your hands light up. So that means that you have a charge. So what that means is he gets specific follow-ups after the opponent connects with a hit while he's doing Gamma Howl. I know that was a lot, but stay with me, okay? So this is basically how it works. But he doesn't get the knockdown in normal Gamma Howl. So he gets the knockdown and Gamma Charge when he successfully armors an attack. That's pretty much it. And then he also has, he gets a high attack that's +11 on block. See, he interrupts the punish attempt, because obviously you can't punish something that's +11. And then he also gets a grab out of this, which is just a really good mix-up option to kind of cycle all of his options. And then he also gets let me see, he gets this, that's +4 stomp. Then he also gets that. So basically all of his options out of this are plus on block, except for the one option. Yeah, that's -10. So they can't 10 frame punish this. So you don't want to go for this. You don't want to go for this option unless you successfully armor something, and then you can go for it to try to get the knockdown. Also, let me see what the frames are on this. So another thing too, so you get Gamma Charge for free while you're in heat. So it's safer. It's -6. So I would say never go for this unless you're in heat mode or you have Gamma Charge activated outside of heat mode. But this is probably his best option, because this can help extend combos, which we'll get into later. And then you're also +3. If I turn it to block all, yeah, +4 into +3. And then once you get them conditioned, to block, and then you can start throwing them, whatever. The mind games can be endless with this. Okay. I think with Jack though, one of his issues is that he's really honest. He really doesn't have anything that's like cheesy. All of his quote unquote cheesy stuff, it's telegraphed. So if you get hit by it, it's like it's your fault. I mean, that's basically how he is. He's very fundamentally driven. He normally falls off towards the middle and the end of the game's lifespan, just because of he's just super basic. He's super basic. He's not gonna trick anyone. He's just very, he's kind of like a 2D character where he's just relying on spacing and zoning, and then with punishing the approaches. He's not really good at controlling space off axis. So that's something that hurts him as well. But he is a great character to start the game with, I believe. So I just wanted to show you my combo that I came up with, and then I'll show you how you can extend that combo with the heat system. So I'm just gonna do that for you guys and then let y'all go. So this is just a combo that I figured out. $71. $80 damage. Here's the beard being extended with heat. There you have it. Yeah, shout out to Drastic Blade for providing the track to this video. Check him out on YouTube, link in the description. Peace.